Hello and welcome to another episode of A Colourful Life with me, Helen Alice Johnson, a landscape artist. The painting this week that I'm featuring is this one. It is inspired by the northeast coast, in particular Embleton Bay and Dunstanburgh Castle, which sits sort of silhouetted in the background. The title of this painting is Wander Often, Wonder Always, and the reason for that is because when I painted it I sat up on the sand dunes up at the top, and it is the perfect place for just kind of meandering through, and there were loads of walkers that were doing just that, and it's quite a contemplative sort of a place. As is usual with my paintings, there is a patterned underpainting that forms the basis of the composition. This one is inspired by a visit to Chartres Cathedral in France, where I studied the north window and used the pattern from the north window to create this pattern. This week's bargain of the week is an absolutely totally free online art session. Well, actually it's not quite free because I am actually asking something in return. What I'd really like is for you to sign up to meet with me one-to-one so that I can chat to you about your kind of preferences around artwork, and in particular online sessions. Just need to do a bit of market research and would really appreciate your help. If you take up this offer, all you need to do is either subscribe to my mailing list or send me a message so that I can send you a link for you to be able to see my calendar and actually book yourself in for a session. The tip of the week this week is using a sketchbook, or the advice is always have a sketchbook, always use a sketchbook. So there's no right or wrong way to keep a sketchbook, but for me it's very much a journal. It's a kind of planning method towards making a painting. So it's not neat and tidy, and it's not an end product in itself. So this one here, you can see that is the actual pattern that I've just talked about that I ended up putting on the painting with the castle. That comes from Chartres Cathedral. But then more recently I've just been to New York, so I just literally did whatever I saw. It's very vibrant in New York, and this was an exhibition that I went to. All sorts of different things, but then alongside of that I'll then start doing some patterns, because I'm thinking, using my sketchbook as a tool to just sort of like dump my ideas, if you like, dump down my brain, which probably explains why it's a bit scruffy and unorganised, disorganised. But anyway, yeah, so a bit of collage work, a bit more pattern, and so it goes on. So my tip for this week is always have a sketchbook with you. Here's what I've been up to this week. This painting started off as just pattern last week, if you watched last week's video, and I've been working on it all week, and we'll have a look at that now. It's a view from Whitfield Fell, looking over Alston Moor. It's not for sale at the moment because it's going to be part of my exhibition Our Beautiful World in June in Corbridge. I've been working also on this underpainting, which I'm going to be working on next week. This is Five-Pointed Star, and it's inspired by the primroses that have shot up like crazy in the garden. And so it's going to be a spring scene, and the primrose has 5 petals. So when you come out here into the garden, you can see why I am so inspired to create my next painting, in particular of the primroses, because they're absolutely beautiful and everywhere. Thanks ever so much for watching. A reminder, if you want to see my work in the flesh, that it is in 2 galleries in the north of England. One is in the Gallery Northwest in Brampton, and the other is in Percy House Gallery in Cockermouth. Both of them great galleries, lots of other artwork there as well, so if you can, please go and see them. Please shop local. There are loads of open studios every year where everybody in the area that's an artist will open their studios at a particular time, and there are also degree shows that happen every year. Thanks again. Bye bye.